Hey Don, Dave here from Canoe Outdoors, and this is a special video for Don at Fry's Country Life channel. And I received the pictures that you sent the company this morning showing the damage of your canoe. So I did find the instructions for the repair kit. However, I'm just going to give you a quick little walkthrough anyways of what I would do. So I have a picture of the rip in your aluminum. I did my best to replicate that. Let's see how I did. Not too bad. Okay, your repair kit should come with the instruction sheet, which you do not have. A little bag of screws, tube of sealant, little 6x6 chunk of foam, and 2 pieces of aluminum. And your touch-up cam. You're going to need a 332 drill bit, and before I would even start this process, I would drill a hole at either end of this rip. That way, if it does tear a little more, it's going to hit that perfectly cut round circle and it'll stop tearing. Then you're going to take your 2 pieces of aluminum. I usually clip them together. They're going to cover, they should cover that slice. If not, contact us and we'll get you something a little bigger if it's bigger. What I would do is take your 2 pieces clipped together. I would drill just 3 or 4 or 5 holes, so both of them are drilled the same. Then you're going to take a scratch pad or steel wool. You're just going to scratch the surface really good. That way, when we apply the sealant, it's going to stick to the aluminum. I'm going to flip this in a little. Now, this canoe doesn't have the liner in it, so what I did was just brought some scrap foam over to kind of pretend it does. So your liner would be up in there. And what I would recommend, if you don't want to cut this perfect square out because of where the ribs may be lying, if your slice is here and you got a rib there, you're going to have to remove that rib. You can just put a slice in your foam, split that open, you get the idea, so that you have access to your 2 sheets. So once you get your 2 sheets done, you're going to take make sure you have your scratch pad, clean the side up too, wash it down with warm soapy water. Then you're going to take one of these and take it to the outside, shape it to your boat. Then you're going to put the screws in from the outside in, making sure to cover the entire section. What you can also do is make sure you get plenty of this on your outside patch, stick it on. Right here, you're going to have your little rip around there, and you're just going to cover that with sealant. And when you see your other screws popping through, you'll match this up on the opposite side of the canoe. So they're both going to be formed to the shape of your canoe. Put your screws through so they line up, match up on your holes that you pre-drill. Get 4 or 5 screws in it. Then you're going to take your 332 drill bit from the outside and just drill a pile of holes. Fill them with these screws from the outside in. And you're going to want those about every 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 inch as far as your spacing from screw to screw. And you're going to take this bead inside and out and go around your patch, or your patch, better do with the aluminum, around your patch of aluminum, putting a bead about 1/2 inch wide over top of the screws and the edge of the metal. You take an old pencil or a stick and smear it around the screw heads. Take a wet rag and just tap the sealant down after you get it done. Inside and outside, you're gonna have 3 sheets of aluminum sandwiched together, sealed inside and out. It's not gonna look too beautiful. You take a can of spray paint after it dries and just give it a little touch up. And then you should be back on the water. Just an idea of the spacing of your screws. That's before, and this is basically what your seam is going to look like after. You are going to want to hammer that kind of, just with a little ball peen hammer from the inside, just hammer it back flat. Not flat, but to the curve of the boat. Should help. The screws are going to pull it pretty much good and solid anyways. Good luck.